You are now entering the world of Musings of a Geek podcast network. Stay geeky, my friends.
This is a Danger Entertainment podcast. DangerEntertainment.net. Danger Entertainment Podcast Network.
Put that coffee down.
Calling all film fans, want to add a little more fun to your podcast diet? Well, why not listen to the 365 Flicks podcast? We're the lads from Smallville, UK.
We love to bring you the latest news, our own special brand of meaningless movie nonsense, as well as a bunch of top fives you really won't care about.
I'm Kev.
I'm Chris.
We're pissy.
We're fanboys.
We're having another beer.
We're the 365 Flicks podcast.
You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, iTunes, Podomatic, and many, many others.
Also look for us on musingsofageek.com and wickedradionetwork.com.
Sick of listening to all those overpaid movie critics?
Then tune into the 365 Flicks podcast, your vocal heroes of pissy opinion.
Kevin James.
It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
Oh yeah.
It's the history of bad. LaCroix. It's the history of bad ideas. Podcast.
Welcome to episode number 106 of the History of Bad Ideas. I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
And welcome to the History of Bad Ideas as Jeff is dying over there. You okay there?
I think Pez went down the wrong tube.
Oh, okay. Blake is here. He is on an important call right now. He will be joining us in a couple minutes. But we decided to go ahead and start. Anything exciting going on with you, Jeff?
No, not really.
Besides 7 degrees outside?
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
Today is a graphic novice episode, inspired episode. It's the graphic novice HOBI. He's not here. Nickel's not here and VF's not here. But since it's so cold out, it feels like we're in Canada. So you're going to get just a lot of references to Nickel. How you doing, Nickel?
And some Canadian accents.
What's that all about? Tire money. Yeah, tire money. I like that. Tire money. I think that was kind of a Canadian accent.
Yeah, until the end.
Tire money, yeah. Damn it!
Well, you got the, oh yeah, tire. And then you went to money and you started pulling out your, whatever your Michael Caine is.
That's an English accent.
Oh.
The boys at 365 Flicks would tell you that. You know, I have a very good, authentic British accent.
Yes, they'll be sure to tell you that.
Thank you. So we are here, and my excitement is I took my son to see Star Wars, Force Awakens for the first time for him, second time for me.
How was it second time for you?
I liked it. I liked it a lot better. I wasn't as nitpicky, and I felt like that it wasn't as much that it drew from the New Hope movie, Star Wars Episode 1, or 4, sorry. It was not as much this time. I was watching and I was like, you know what, it can stand on its own. It does have a lot more non-New Hope stuff. There is some, and it does use it as guidance, but it's not a whole tribute to it. So I liked it a lot better the second time around. And so
better than the first time.
Yeah, I think I did. I enjoyed it a lot more.
Okay.
I wasn't nitpicking. I wasn't going, oh, that looks like New Hope. I was watching. I was like, oh, okay, that's different. I like that. It's more standalone. I like Rey. I like Rey in it even more the second time around. The baby Sarlacc pits that were in Han's ship could have been taken out. I would have been fine with that.
Take them out.
I'd take them out. But I did like the red bounty hunters that were chasing him a lot more.
Okay.
I like them.
They
I just like what they look like.
They just seem to be throwaway to me.
Probably, but I like them.
I've only seen it the one time.
And you know what? It probably is. But I like that, you had this different group of bounty hunters all, wearing these cool, weird masks and that. So I enjoyed it, though.
You
I
do like
that.
weird masks.
I do.
And that's why Nick the Gimp is dressed the way he is.
Well, that's just for a good taste. That's comfort. If I can talk tonight. So, not much else though. On History of Bad Ideas, they have a Facebook page. I put up the new Lego, the 1960s inspired Batcave, Bruce Wayne. Comes with all the bad guys from the 1960s. It's all
of them, even King Tut.
I don't think so. I think the main ones.
Egghead.
Egghead. Vincent Price. Moment of silence. Joker, Riddler, Catwoman. I don't know if Penguin's in there.
Oh, how can you not have Penguin? There's the big four. You think they have the big four?
Yeah. Alfred. Batman and Robin, obviously. They comes with
They have Aunt what's her name?
No, they don't. Ampy.
No, that's a different show.
Oh. Andy! Come get your Batcave!
No, she didn't know there was a cave.
Oh, my bad.
She didn't know he was Batman.
What was her name? Aunt Eloise?
I don't remember. Now you're going to make me look that up.
It definitely is for the collectors. We talked about this. I think it is for the collectors, but it's $270. It's a little expensive. I'm thinking when we get the new studio that I would buy it and glue it all together and keep it in the new studio just to look at. It is pretty damn sweet.
Yeah, but you can't do that for Legos. Legos are meant to be played with.
No, they're not. Not for $270.
Well,
no.
You don't buy Legos for $270.
I did see that there was a Death Star Lego that was out there.
Oh, yeah, that's been out for a while.
Yeah, that is pretty impressive. There's also a Star Destroyer. That's pretty cool.
Well, there is a Millennium Falcon out there because at least at one point in time, it was the largest Lego ever.
Speaking of toys, I found out that Fisher-Price Imaginext, yes, creators of the Man-Bat one, yay, that I got my son just because it was a Man-Bat action figure. Fisher-Price has now officially come out with the Hall of Justice.
Really?
And since we're in Cincinnati, it's based off
of a building, local landmark, the Union Terminal.
Yes, which is now
train station,
which is now a museum. So I looked at it. It's $29.95. It's not very impressive. There's one in the UK that I'm very jealous of that I guess they made in the UK that's a lot bigger and looks impressive. This one was not as impressive.
So the UK steals all our good stuff.
They do. They get Kevin, Chris, they stole them from us.
Yeah.
Come live with us.
Like I said, all our good stuff because, Lego is what, a Danish company?
I think so. It's one of those little Nordic companies, right? We'll go with that. So, but yeah, I was excited that they have a Hall of Justice now.
Oh, it's Aunt Harriet.
Oh, Aunt Harriet. I love that comic strip.
She was in 96 of the 120 episodes.
She was in that many?
Yeah, apparently.
Wow. I didn't think so. I thought they phased her out pretty quick. I guess not. Huh. Oh, that's right. They brought her on because they didn't want it to be a homosexual feeling between the three guys living in a house.
No, she was on
that's
early,
right.
And then, yeah.
That's right.
She was on for 2 years and then ran for 3 or something like that.
Yeah, welcome to the 1960s. Oh, we can't have 3 guys! But anyways.
Yeah, let's throw in a character that has no relevance to the source material at all.
Nope, not at all. I will say the Joker Lego is Cesar Romero, so I love that. And Cesar Romero is my favorite Joker. So, even more so than Heath Ledger, I think.
Well, I'll disagree with that, but that's neither here nor there.
That's right. So, and then the other news today, that J.J. Abrams spoke out about no Rey from Star Wars Force Awakens merchandise. There's a lack of it.
There is a lack of it.
When the director of the movie is saying it, that's an issue. So Disney said today, they tweeted, "It's coming. We're sorry. We apologize. More Rey's coming."
We apologize. We're short-sighted and stupid.
Idiotic. Who knew that girls liked movies? Ah! I think
who knew that children of any gender can buy action figures of any gender?
But she's not wearing pink. Oh no!
Well, then she can't be a girl toy.
Oh no, never. I did see the one tweet. I forget what comedian said it. He had a picture of the Star Wars, like the big 12-inch figures. They come in a box at Target, and it was Finn, Chewie, might have been BB-8, I think, and then it was Kylo Ren. Somebody else, a stormtrooper, and then the black TIE fighter, and it was like the weirdest combination
without going out of their way to not have Ray.
Yeah, it was weird.
Ray.
And it was funny. And he's like, "Yeah, how dare we put her in next year? Next women will want to start flying X-wings. Heaven forbid!" So I'm happy.
She was barely able to fly the Millennium Falcon.
Oh yeah. We need a pilot. I have a pilot. We have a pilot. So yeah, they're coming out. They have a 3 3/4 figure of Rey, and that's the only figure I've seen because my son has her and loves her, and she's a badass. So I was very happy that they're bringing more stuff out. Who knew? So that was about it. That's all I have. Anything with you? Nothing?
No, not really. I'm just still depressed from Saturday night.
The Bengals.
Yeah.
The Bengals. They had it.
They had it.
They had it.
Snatched defeat from the jaws of victory.
They snatched their own defeat.
Yeah.
They said Big Ben Roethlisberger has torn ligaments in his shoulder.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, was that his throwing shoulder?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's why during the final drive he only threw short passes. That's how they were defended. And yeah, they're able to run against them all game against somebody who had like
40 yards going. Yeah,
40 yards going into the game. Got like 130 during the game.
I was pretty sad, upset, depressed that Saturday night. And then Sunday came. That was fine. I didn't care. And then I saw Minnesota miss it. And then so Mike Zimmer lost, who was an ex-Bengal coach. And then Jay Gruden. Joe. It's like JoJo Binks. He lost. So no Bengals guys could do it. And then I felt, you know what? I don't give a shit. My Cardinals play this Saturday.
Well, you should give a shit.
This Saturday, my Cardinals. They may lose, but they're not going to blow it like that.
Well, no one can blow it like that.
No,
Not
no.
even Cleveland.
Well, Cleveland would have to make the playoffs.
Well, that's true.
They did say, I did like Pac-Man Jones. He did say that Brown was faking his injury after Burfict hit him. If you didn't see that, you could actually pause it, which I did and went back. You could see his eyes roll back in the back of his head, Antonio Brown. I don't think he was faking it.
Oh, that must have been what Pac-Man mistake for him winking at him.
Maybe that was it.
Because I heard Pac-Man said he winked.
Yes, yeah. I don't think that was it. That hit was brutal.
It was a bad hit. I mean, they should have been penalized on that hit. No problem with that.
I did think it was funny that Pac-Man's like, oh, he's faking. Nah, I don't think so. He was not feeling good.
Yeah, or he might have been. I don't know. We'll find out if he plays this week.
They said that he's not.
If he doesn't play this week, then he's definitely not faking.
And Pac-Man Jones did say he would apologize if he doesn't play this week. Here's the thing. Whoever's winning that game was going to get killed this week because they're so beaten down.
Oh, yeah, with all the injuries and suspensions that are coming forth.
Yeah, it didn't matter who won that game. Both those teams were going to be brutal. It was the wildest game I've ever seen.
It was
brutal.
It stopped being football some point along the line.
It felt like UFC. It was brutal. So at work, I put up a sign.
I saw the picture on Facebook.
Because I don't really care, because all day Sunday, I got on Facebook, everybody was giving their 2 cents about the Bengals game.
Well, everyone was doing that during the game.
Yeah.
Tweeting during the game and putting up Facebook things during the game. I'm like, just watch the fucking game.
I have started to learn that towards the last half of the season, I never went on social media during the football games because it was annoying.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who your team is. So at work on Monday, I did not feel like having anybody come up to me and talk to me about it because I just didn't care. So I had a board. I have my dry erase board out in front of my desk, and it said, "Yes, I had a good weekend. No, I do not want to talk about the Bengals. Both teams embarrassed themselves. I had a couple other things like, the NFL is kind of a joke. Let's see, the sports media has no clue because supposedly the Bengals are the dirty team and Pittsburgh's not anymore. And there was a couple other things I put, thank you, and I put my name. And I only had one person try to talk to me about it.
Really?
Yes, and I pointed at the sign. I said, nope, have a good day. I took an Annalise from Dark Angels, and I said, nope. And I pointed at the board, put my headphones on, and nobody talked to me about it since. It was a wonderful day.
So did the person not see the sign
Oh,
first?
they saw it.
And so they still wanted to...
Yes. So, I'm kind of antisocial. I don't like people.
Yeah. But you love gatherings.
I do love gatherings. So we will say congratulations, Pittsburgh nerd. I I guess, if their starting team is alive.
Well, I don't know if you heard their latest episode. They recorded like hours after the game ended.
Oh, I'm not going to listen to that. I'm not listening to that.
I will say,
I like you guys, but I can't listen to that.
I will say, they were happy their team won, but they weren't too gloaty. Ian, maybe a little.
Fuck you, Ian. I like you. I did tweet them afterwards, and I said both teams should be embarrassed. Can we disqualify both teams? So, but yeah. So congratulations, guys. Good luck. Good for you, assholes.
Good for you. Go Denver.
So let's do some listener feedback. And Blake's joins us. Welcome, Blake.
Hello.
You had a rough day, huh? Finally made it. You're good now.
It was a rough day.
Okay.
Changing flat tires in 18-degree Fahrenheit.
Did you not call
pretty
AAA
bad.
for your wife?
We don't have AAA. We got something else. But I was in process to going to the dinner place, and it just worked out perfectly if she was going to have a flat tire to have it at that point in time.
Oh, well, that's good then.
So
she
I did
okay?
that. Yeah, it was
Okay.
fine.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was rough.
Was it in her minivan?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Scab Jeff would appreciate this. This was in her Prius.
And can we get back to Scab Jeff? He's not here this week. His wife is sick, so we're going to the Golden Globes next week. See how he did.
Rundown.
Yes. Can I be in his family to get a free car for Christmas? Can we be in that family somehow?
Yeah, free car. Why not? Exactly.
They would just give us I'll take a Prius. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take it.
I think they would feel like they have to have raised you from a baby.
Yeah.
I don't know about
I don't
that.
think adopting you, right before your 40s is high on that.
Right before my 40s.
Yeah, but what if you're environmentally conscious?
Are you closer to 40 than
Ask for
to
a
30?
volt.
Shut up.
Get a volt.
Okay.
Ask
Get a
for a
volt.
volt. Yeah.
I saw a Tesla on the highway the other day.
You're not going to get a Tesla.
No, I saw somebody have it. I was like, that's an interesting thing.
Yeah. Unless you win the Powerball.
I got 5 tickets.
That's right.
So
It's going to be $1.5
billion.
billion.
What would you do with it? That much money. I'm serious. Like, what would you do?
Well, I can't say hookers and blow because I'm married.
That's right.
But if I were single, I'd probably go, yeah, hookers and blow, just like that guy on
in the
TV.
news? I thought that was
I
great.
mean, why not have one hell of a bender that'll last several weeks? Because I think you can afford it at that point in
Yeah,
time.
I think so.
But no, though, since I'm a upstanding family man, I'd, try and remain as anonymous as possible.
Yeah.
And then maybe pay everybody's mortgages off or something.
Could you build a studio for us? A new one?
Well, no, I thought Dr. Number One was going to do that.
Well, if you win.
If you win, that means he didn't.
No, I'll just make a donation so I can get my name on a plaque.
Oh, outside the Bob studio?
Ooh.
No, inside the Bob studio.
Oh, we would call it the Blake studio.
But wait a minute, we could put a statue of myself outside of the studio too.
If you're paying, you can put anything you want
That's
out
right,
there.
so the pigeons can come and shit
It
on
could
it
have
all
a Blake
day.
boner. It could have a Blake
Oh,
boner.
Yeah, statue with a Blake boner, and the pigeons will
Just
land
land
on
on
that and then shit on it all
That's
day.
right.
you
My
go.
wife and I were talking about that. I think we would probably buy a huge plot of land.
Yeah.
Huge tracts of land.
Huge tracts of land. An island?
Yeah, we would build a lot. No, not necessarily an island. We would stay in Cincinnati. Buy a huge tract of land, build lots of houses, and charge all of our friends like $1,000 a year for rent. I think I would do that. I could handle that.
Yeah, that's
But
like
then you'll give all your friends
Yeah.
$5,000 a year
No.
No.
I'm giving you a free fucking house.
It's not free. You're charging me $1,000.
How much do you
A
pay
year.
on mortgage? How much do you pay on mortgage? A month. Okay, shut the fuck up.
Just buy your own gated community and have
I
the only
would
be.
be.
That you like to come in and move.
Blake, you'd be
Right?
security.
Yeah, that'd be great.
There you go.
As long as I get a hat and a gun.
I'll get you a sniper
All
rifle.
right, sweet. Can I get a Humvee too?
Oh, a Humvee. I thought you said Hummer. Never mind. Okay, yes, you can have a Humvee.
No, I could afford my own. No, never mind.
Never mind.
Oh, my wife is listening. No, I didn't mean that.
But I would feel like that.
Yeah.
I would be pretty low key, I think.
You know, I keep trying to tell God what kind of beautiful things I could do for this world while I'm here, and how much money I could give to charity. Because she's really cool.
She is. She's a good dancer on Tuesday nights.
Of all the good things I could do for charity. Of all the charities out there, all the good that I could.
She is the official dancer of HOBI.
That's right.
I think it would.
I'm just picturing her walking across the stage with a HOBI sash
Well, yeah.
That's right.
because she's sponsored.
You know, we could buy a sports team.
We could. ESPN
Well,
had...
it'd have to be a bad sports team, though.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Oh, okay. If you don't want any money after you're done.
You have plenty of money.
I don't think there's a football
You don't
team
buy
under
a major
$1 billion.
market team. You buy one of the mid
bad
markets.
one.
Mid markets.
Dude, no, buy a minor league team. And then you can just do anything you fucking want because nobody pays attention to the minor league teams. You have dollar
that's
beer
right.
night or
It'd be
50-cent beer night.
Bull Durham. We could put like a bull up in right field. You hit this, get a free steak.
Yeah.
At Ponderosa.
I like it. I said steak.
Hey, it's a free steak.
You put a fish sign out in the outfield. If you hit it, you get a free coney.
I like it. I like that. That's where we play softball.
A free coney to fish? No, you put it like a. What would we do for a coney?
No,
Put a
but
giant hot dog out there.
Put a
saying-
blip boner.
Yeah, you know what? We'll have a big giant wiener out in the field. When you hit that, you get like a free coney for life. Because we'll be filthy rich. Who cares?
My wife was talking that her coworkers and her, there were 16 of them, and they did the math because they're nerds like that.
Yeah.
And there's 16, and if they took the payout after taxes and everything, everybody would get 52 million.
That's it.
That's
Sounds
still,
disappointing.
Oh yeah, that's really bad.
you know what? Maybe the winnings aren't high enough yet. Maybe let's sit this one out.
Yeah, maybe we'll wait. So I could do a lot of good with it. I would donate a lot.
You know, we could buy our own softball field
Yeah, we could. We could.
and make our own park.
And we could be champions.
Yeah, instead of a flagpole, we could have a triple pole out in center field. Every time there's a home run hit, you get like a pole show.
I like it. I like it.
I mean, these aren't my ideas. These are your guys' ideas.
That's right.
I'm just expressing them because, you know,
Yes.
my wife doesn't listen, I hope.
Well, funny thing is, she's here tonight. Let's bring her on out.
Do, 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 do.
This is your life.
Hey, you son of a bitches.
Jeff, anything
No.
you would buy? Anything specific?
Nothing. I don't have any plans yet on what I would do
Okay.
at the winnings until
A
I
giant
actually win.
D&D play table.
Yeah, you would get a table with
Oh,
it.
I would definitely get one of
Hell
those.
Yeah.
yeah. with a big 55-inch touch screen, you know, in the table.
You know what,
Yeah.
Jeff? If I win, I'll buy you a Dungeons and Dragons table.
Sweet.
I would do that. Give that. Are you guys playing this week?
Yeah, we're playing Friday.
Ah, yeah.
You're invited.
No, I'm busy. I got I got
Well, that's
something.
right. You have to watch your kids because your wife was coming to play.
Oh, that's right. She did say she would come over.
Yeah,
and
that's
play.
right. You can stay home and do your hair,
That's fine. My lack of it.
even though you don't have any. But
That's
that's
right.
okay.
Let's do listener feedback.
You can de-lint your scalp.
Thank you. It was a much smoother show when Blake wasn't on 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, but it's smoother than it was when we tried to record earlier.
Yeah, we had some
There you
technical
go.
issues early, so. Blake, let's do listener feedback.
And, of course, we're going to start with this guy, Doug.
I heard he was our #1 fan.
Can't give yourself a nickname.
Yeah, he says, with all the different accents in the U.S. of A., that's Norte Americanos, said, why don't any of the humans in Star Wars have any? Come on, Jason, Han as a Southern. I think that's
I think he's
that's
requesting.
requesting.
Oh, I gotta get a
Han
frame
Solo
here.
as
Han
a
Solo
Southern
speaking
Creole.
Chile, we're home.
I do declare we're home.
He's at me. He's at me. You don't get the Southern twang.
Oh,
Hold on. Chile, I do declare we're home.
You know why all the humans in the Star Wars don't have any accents?
Why's that?
Because they're all from the U.S. Midwest.
Oh.
Yeah.
You think Earth is a planet in the Star Wars galaxy? In the universe?
In the
Yeah.
universe, maybe not in the galaxy.
No, not galaxy, but
Do you
Do you
universe.
think it'd be part of the Empire or the Republic
Empire.
or Resistance?
Empire. I don't have much faith in
No,
the
we'd
good
be,
of
one of
people.
the, we'd be one of those
Yeah.
fringe planets that didn't even know what was going on.
We're like, huh? What happened? What happened? Is that a teddy bear walking? Yes.
We'd be like, what? Something exists outside of our own solar system? No.
I feel like we'd be the Gungans of the universe.
Ooh, I don't think it would be that bad.
The Gungadins?
And watching Star Wars Force Awakens the second time, I think they did blow up Coruscant.
Think it was Coruscant?
Yes.
I think that was Coruscant.
And
I
you
thought it
are
was what
correct.
happened, but someone told me it
You're
wasn't.
correct
Oh.
that it is the moons they blew up and then the planet.
It was all in one strike.
Yes.
But hold on a second. We're going to discuss one Force Awakens topic every week.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, that is the plan. What was this week?
Well, we're only doing listener feedback.
Okay, we'll get to that. Okay.
After we get through with listener feedback, we'll draw straws.
Okay.
Apparently, we're going to be talking about the planet that was blown up.
Or, interesting theory my wife explained to me today after I changed her tire. Mm-hmm. We can talk about that too.
Oh, look at that. All right, let's finish listener feedback.
All right, he also wants to know which van is cooler, the Mystery Machine, the A-Team van, or the dog van from Dumb and Dumber?
This is in reference to me buying a minivan last week.
The A-Team van, hands down, much cooler.
No. Dumb and Dumber. The dog.
I would
Oh,
think
no,
no. I would think the most comfortable out of those three would be the Mystery Machine.
Well, because you'd be high when you were riding.
Yeah,
in
you got
it.
a bunch of stoners. You know, there's pillows and shit in the back,
And
shag
sandwiches.
carpeting, shag
Sandwiches.
carpeting on the walls.
No. The
Yeah.
A-Team van, because you got the theme music playing whenever you drive, and you can drive anywhere
but
and
nothing-
not get shot.
But nothing comfortable in there because it's all metal and guns and cabinets and shit. You'll bang yourself
you
around.
could drive through a war zone and be safe that you would never get hit
No
by
way
a
you
bullet.
driving through war zones.
Why not?
You going through
can.
Baltimore?
Oh,
Maybe.
We apologize for the listeners in Baltimore.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't mean Baltimore. I meant Ferguson.
Oh.
Sorry. Hold
Send
on.
your complaints to Blake at Graphic Novice.
Here's the Graphic Novice HOBI podcast, so there you go. I have to say the dog
Hey,
van
wait a
from
minute.
Dumb
We
and
don't have
Dumber.
any downloads from Ferguson or Baltimore, right? Just
Baltimore.
checking. Oh, yeah, I meant Ferguson.
Topeka. Let's go Topeka.
All right. Sorry.
I'm going the dog van from Dumb and Dumber.
I'm going the A-Team van.
I'm
No.
going with the Mystery Machine. There's no consensus here.
If only Scab Jeff was here to give us the
good
final
news
one.
is, when we win the lottery, we each get our own van.
I like. No, I'm going to trade in for a scooter. The van.
Just when I think you can't
can't
do
sink any
anything
lower.
dumber.
Anything lower. You go and do this.
And totally redeem yourself.
You can't put a family on a scooter. Although I've been in third world countries, I've seen families and a goat on a scooter.
Along with like 4 hay bales
Yes,
and
I am
tires.
dead fucking serious.
I've seen them on Amazing Race.
It's amazing, isn't it? That's talent.
It is.
They
More
get
talent
it.
than I got.
They'd get a ticket here in the States. All right, so anyways,
First
Pam
world
Morris
problems.
said she just listened to the episode where Jason sounded like a creepy Matthew McConaughey when he was doing Southern drawl at the end, just kind of like we just did with Han
Yes.
Solo. She said I was just surprised it actually sounded like someone.
She was able to narrow down.
Yeah,
Well,
but
see,
hold
that's what-
on. She said someone. She
Someone.
didn't say it was actually Matthew McConaughey.
All right,
Well, I think-
all right.
Isn't that how we decided that Jason will just speak and then we decide what it sounds most like? And that's what the
I like that
impersonation
idea.
was?
Okay, let me think of one. I'll put one out there in a couple minutes, okay? I'll
Southern
think of
Creole
somebody.
lady.
Okay. Hoo-ah! Hoo-ah!
That's your impersonation?
Yeah.
It was Southern Creole lady.
Oh, Southern Creole. Well, you see, you just.
I was gonna say he started out with Han Solo again.
Southern Han Solo.
You see, what you do is you just pour the shrimp into the Creole mix, and then you stir it, and I do declare. my go-to is to do declare. I think that works.
That is not Morgan Freeman.
Oh, no.
No, wait, hold on. He's definitely not Mel Torme.
It was Kate Hudson. I didn't know if you got that one. So close.
You know, she
I actually thought it
didn't
was Bryce
sound-
Dallas Howard.
Yeah. I knew it sounded very cheap, so I knew it wasn't Jennifer Lawrence because she doesn't work for that cheap.
That's right.
And she's the new, reigning Gold Globe winner.
Yes, she is. We'll talk about that next week.
Yeah, she's got some Golden Globes.
No, she does. She did. She won one.
Oh, sorry.
And it's not her first.
No.
I mean, I was talking about her earrings.
Yes.
And we established that last week. She's actually wearing some
Keep moving.
in the movie.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
All right. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go listen to last week's episode. All right. The Pop Culture Cafe at TPC Cafe. Thought on the petition to have George Lucas direct Star Wars 9. Me, no thank you.
I agree. George Lucas should just go away.
Fade away. You have $4 billion. You won the Powerball. You just go.
Just be happy that you created something that lives on, that people love, and be
Except for the
happy
first three
with-
movies. I mean, episode 1, 2, and 3.
But what you created, was great, and don't be sour that people didn't like the other things you did.
Did they realize that he directed Red Tails? I mean,
Oh, did he direct that?
I don't know. I'm going to find that out. But Jeff, find that out. Jeff has the thing.
Oh, wait a minute. Why am I doing all the
Yeah.
work? Jeff,
You're the
get
tech guy.
started.
But I'm like, why would you want him to direct it? I don't get that. Put somebody good back there.
You know, it's kind of like a finale, like the feather in the cap for the series kind of thing. Well, he didn't say him to write it. He said for him to direct
that's
it.
true.
I trust his writing more than I trust his directing.
I saw the prequels. I don't know if I want him to do anything.
Yeah,
I
that's
hate
true.
sand.
It would just
I
be a-
hate sand.
He did
Yeah,
not
it'd be-
direct it. Someone
Oh.
by the name of Anthony Hemingway directed it.
That's a made-up name. There's no way his name is Anthony Hemingway.
Tony Hemingway.
His name is Tony Hem, and he just
Hey.
decided to put an Hemingway in.
Is he related to Ernie Hemingway?
No.
Ernie? Yeah, Ernie. Not Ernest, but Ernie. Ernest's little-known cousin that was named after Ernest.
You mean
It
the guy
was
that
a family failure.
the guy
Yeah.
that goes to jail? Ernest goes
Yeah.
to jail?
Hold
Yeah,
on
that
a second.
Yeah.
That's going to be discussed in the
Top
in our
five?
top five this week.
Oh, that's
If you
right.
have an Ernest movie in the top 5 1990s films, I'm going to smack you.
I thought this was going to be difficult, and then I realized there were 4 Ernest movies released in the 1990s. So all I had to do was find one more.
Oh, okay.
Just talking about Vern.
Moment of silence.
Know what I mean, Vern?
And no, I'm going to say no on George Lucas. Okay, next.
I would say maybe. It depends what we had him do.
Correct. That was the question.
Well, would it
Maybe
actually
third
be, no,
unit
what I mean,
director. I could. Deal
Would it be
with that.
episode 9?
Best boy.
Episode
Negative cutter.
9, or like a 30-minute epilogue?
Well, it would
Maybe a-
episode direct
something-
episode long.
Maybe a holiday special again? That would be awesome.
Or maybe we could just have him direct
The
a
Ewok
Priceline
Christmas?
commercial.
That's right.
With Jar Jar.
There you go. All right, so green up! Exclamation point
Green
at
up!
Green Up Podcast. Any new TV shows coming up this year that you are looking to enjoy?
Personally, I'm looking to enjoy the new Shannara show on
I was
HBO.
just about to say that.
Great minds think alike.
That's right. That's why we're geniuses.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, but
Exactly.
I'm going to say yes.
You
yes.
don't
Exactly.
because you put it in the News of the Geek like months ago or
Oh, I don't
in
remember
the
that.
summer.
Episode down.
It goes from last week to last couple
I
months.
said
to
weeks ago,
Weeks
to months
to
ago,
months
in
to
the
summer.
summer.
We had
Maybe it was even
News of the Geek.
spring, but we discussed it when MTV announced they were making it.
I recorded the first episode. I haven't watched it yet, but I looked at it. It was like 2 hours.
Yeah, well, it's a little less than 2 hours because it's limited commercial
Oh,
interruption.
they got commercials.
They got some commercials.
Oh my god, does it have like fucking Kardashian shit in between?
No.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, I said the name.
What the fuck did you just do?
No.
20
no,
push-ups. I said push-ups. No, never mind.
How is he pushing up with that?
I don't know.
Training.
Call you
But,
tripod.
No,
no,
serious.
it was sponsored by the
That's what she said.
anti-smoking people, whatever they call themselves.
The anti-smoking Nazis.
Yeah, so
William
those
Morris.
are the commercials.
But they're pro marijuana, right?
Well, yeah, to invest it. That's smart. I'm intrigued to see what the new Muppets is like. I did read something today. They said it wasn't, they were disappointed in it. ABC president was. He said that it was a little bit darker than they wanted it.
The Muppets?
Yes.
that wasn't dark at all.
Darker?
So they want to make it a little bit more zanier. But they're going to keep it in the same atmosphere, like the same office and everything. So I like that.
Well, yeah, I didn't think they were going to change that too much. But
Oh, see, that was my biggest worry. I thought they were going to cut that out.
The Muppet Office?
Yeah,
That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
The Muppet Office Recreation.
And I'm fine with that. But I was a little worried that they were taking that out. But if everything I've read, they're keeping that the same. They're going to make it a little zanier. And I think they're going to get Miss Piggy and Kermit back. And they're like, oh well, that was a little bit of a more serious thing. And it's like you promoted this all through up until the first episode that they broke up.
Yeah, I actually enjoy. Well, one because you feel bad for Kermit when he's dating Piggy because he deserves someone better than Piggy.
No one deserves Piggy.
No.
Maybe Joey Porter.
I thought it provided an interesting dynamic because he's got that new girlfriend, and then he has to get her a gift, and he actually has to rely on Miss Piggy to get her the gift, and I thought it was a great story.
I liked, the relationship between exes is
interesting.
More interesting than watching them date again, which they've been doing for years and years and years.
The side characters. I love the blue guy who's the secretary or whatever he is. He's a front office guy. He's got the big mouth, and he's like, I'm good with kids. And no, you're not. And I love the IT guy. I love it.
He's new for the...
I love his eyes.
I love that show.
Is it people? Yeah, Chip. Is it Chip?
Chip, that's what it is.
So of course the was it the cockroaches and the rats?
Yes.
Or was the sea prawn? Was it
prawn?
Was it prawn?
Pepe the sea prawn.
Pepe the prawn. Pepe the prawn. He has a very good. He has a very good role. Yes.
Pepe and Rizzo as the writers.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good.
It's clever. I like the show, and I still say, who did they leave out in the middle of nowhere? The band. Kristen Chenoweth?
Yes.
I love that episode.
That was the best. Hey, there's a lot of Tic Tacs and Funyuns back here.
Funyuns!
I realized the dynamic of the band. Everybody's arguing and fighting, so they just drop her off in the middle of the desert. You're bad, I'll just drop you off. Wait a minute.
And even they made Janice funny. I like it.
What do you mean? I always loved it. That Janice is the one part that kind of bothers me because her voice is off.
You're going to go ahead and leave your karma at the door. Because it's a man that's doing her, actually. That's why it's off.
Yeah, her voice is off than it used to.
It is a man.
Huh. But
it's a man.
It's a man, baby. I like that. The one show I would not be interested in is Second Chance. Did you see
You're not giving it a second chance?
No, the Frankenstein reboot. Did you see that one? The Chief. It's on Fox.
Never even heard of this.
I said when the upfronts came out, I said this looked bad at that point. Well, now it's coming out this week or next week, and this chief of police who's like 90, he gets framed and he gets murdered or killed and that, and they bring him back in this young body, and he's trying to solve the crime of who framed him and tarnished his name, and it just looks bad. And it's like that's going to last as long as Minority Report, which I actually tried to watch Minority Report. I watched 2 episodes. Then the ratings were so low, they said it's not making it. I said, well, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm not going to invest my time into this.
Invest no more time.
Nope, I'm done. So, there you go. Thank you, Green Up.
I ended up watching the J-Lo, Ray Liotta...
Shades of Blue
by accident because I was out of town this weekend and I was in the hotel room and there was nothing to do. I was trying to fall asleep and I was watching that.
Did you fall asleep from watching it?
No.
Was it good?
I had to change channel because I was like, I'm tired of this.
So was that good?
Too excited.
No, it's interesting, kind of, but you know what? All those cop shows on TV are a dime a dozen. It's the same premise. They're bad cops, but they're doing good things, and you just don't understand. These are good people, even though he's having people whacked, as a district chief. And of course, the creepy... federal guy that's making her snitch on all the bad cops is a creepy dude himself. And she's like, oh, get away from me. And he's like, where I look forward to working with you.
Did George Lucas write this?
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, I can't stand the bullshit.
Was that the first episode?
If you're a J-Lo fan, I guess maybe you'll like it. I mean, what really caught me was I was channel hopping and J-Lo was doing an MMA practice fight on some dude, and she ends up mounting him, and you get a great dose of J-Lo cleavage.
Oh.
So I had to stop and watch.
Oh, yes.
So it's like Geely.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty much.
Do you think Ray Liotta...
Geely has an undercover cop that's on a bad cop team. Yeah, exactly.
This is a serious question. You think Ray Liotta's killed a man? He looks
life?
creepy.
Well, based upon those 1809 or whatever tequila commercials,
he may have.
He'd scare the shit out of me.
He scares the shit. He was on Modern Family a couple weeks ago. He scared me then. He is a scary man. I would not want to meet him in a dark alley.
No.
Hey, Ray, how you doing?
I thought that was funny on Modern Family, and the kids had no clue who he was.
Ray Liotta.
He's kind of giving him his resume. There's a Goodfellas.
He didn't say No Escape. I was upset with that.
Oh my God! Is that where he's on the island?
Yes, the prison island.
That piece of shit movie.
It was.
Oh
He
my
said
gosh.
Field of Dreams, and that's
He
what
did say
matters.
Field of Dreams.
All right. Well, I am looking forward to Shannara. Hopefully, that'll be interesting. You know, and then of course we're almost done with the Curse of Oak Island.
Black Sails.
Yeah, no, Black
No.
Sails starts up soon.
Oh, okay.
Looking forward to that. Oh, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia just started back up again.
It did.
The first episode had me laughing my ass off again.
That episodes came to Amazon Prime.
Oh, episodes did?
Yeah.
Episodes a good show.
No, not episodes. Sorry.
Oh!
The episodes of Always Sunny in Philly. Sorry.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
So
I thought you meant the show episode.
I haven't watched Sunny in Philly in like
there
2 or
s-
3 seasons.
yeah.
I started.
Yeah, they came on Netflix too. I started watching
Yeah.
Maybe it was Netflix. I always forget which one it is.
third episode, I think, of last season when the health inspector comes in. Did you see
Oh,
that
I did
one?
not see that one.
Excellent.
Oh, that is a
episode.
very good one. Yes.
I watched the Family Feud one.
I've not seen that
Oh,
one.
I
that
haven't
one's
seen
pretty
that one.
funny.
Ugh.
That one's good. That one's pretty funny because it was Key from Key and Peele.
Peele?
Yeah, he was on it, so it was pretty damn funny. I haven't watched Sunny in Philly in a couple of seasons, and it came back on. I was like, oh, I gotta watch this now. And I saw the Family Feud one. I passed the Health Inspector one. I went to the Family Feud.
Oh no,
So-
go back and watch the Health
Okay.
Inspector. It's pretty funny.
And it's just funny. Danny DeVito, I don't even know. Like, I think the one question was on the game show was, name something you groom yourself with. And he goes, and they get a chance to steal it. And they're all telling different things. And he's like, I'm going toe knife. Is a toe knife up there? And they're like, what the hell's a toe knife? And he's explaining it. And the host is like, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Just stop. I'm done. I don't
No,
even
wait a
know.
minute. I have seen that one. Yeah, he's the host. He
Yeah.
plays the host guy. Yeah, I've
Yes.
seen that episode. Yes.
And Charlie's the best because he's answering.
His answers are the number one for every single or
it's
the
not
right
one.
one.
It's just one person answered on the survey because he took a survey 6 months
Yes, it
ago.
was his- yeah, that's right. It was on survey answer.
Who the hell says this? Nightman.
Nightman. Yeah. It was,
So that was a good episode. I liked it.
I love It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's great.
Well, let's keep going.
All right. Oh yeah, we have
Randall?
listener feedback to do. Randall Holt at RJ Holt 666.
He's not evil.
Just handled that way.
He said, "So Poe Dameron, whatever. He's a nobody whose name and character plot never really was
Stop
advanced, other than everybody saying, "Oh, he's the greatest pilot in the rebellion."
Well, he is because they told us he was. Now get over
Several
it.
times. Yes. Okay. All right. He's a stud in the Star Wars Force Awakens. That's Randall Holt's opinion. Mm-hmm. I'm just reading it.
Okay.
Not me. I didn't say he's a stud. I'm just reading. I'm quoting
Okay.
like I
They
do
want you.
listener
The
feedback.
movie makers want you to believe he's a stud.
Yes,
How's
that's
that?
correct. Okay. So Randall Holt says, so Poe Dameron is a stud in Star Wars Force Awakens. Is his character based on Cameron Poe from Con Air?
God, I hope
Coincidence?
No, it isn't because Cameron Poe's a much better pilot. He's a much better superhero. I like Poe Dameron, but Cameron Poe from Con Air is the ultimate man's man.
I think
I
we've just been canceled.
I say J.J. Abrams was a fan of that movie,
Mm-hmm.
and just like how he stole everything from Episode 4, he stole that.
He did not steal everything
Yeah,
from
he did.
episode 4.
Yes, he did.
Anyways, so I do like when Poe Dameron said to Kylo Ren,
Keep the jacket! Oh, wait, that's
that's
Kylo
Finn.
Ren.
Put the bunny down. I like the little throwback to it.
Yeah, how's this work? You say something, I say something.
I thought
Did
that
you
was
say
funny.
was it? Actually, that was kind of good.
that was
That
good.
I'll give good dialogue to that.
Yeah, it was good. So, so to answer your question, no, Cameron Poe is much better. Sorry. So is Con Air.
No.
Stop it.
You're saying Con Air is better than
Con
The
Air's
Force
best
Awakens.
movie ever. Won an Academy Award for that.
No, Highlander won
Nope,
that.
beat out Highlander.
No.
Didn't Nicolas Cage get a Golden Globe for that?
I think so. HOBI got a Golden Globe last week too.
got
We
a
just had to
pair.
pay for it.
Got a pair of Golden Globes. All right.
Got golden showers. I don't know.
I'm talking about Benoit balls. What are you guys talking about?
I'm
All
talking
right.
about Graphic Novices next.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. No, all right. So, Graphic Novice at Graphic Novice says, how much exactly does one need to spend on bribes to win his own Floppy Award outright?
Substantially more than the opponent.
He did. But Hendo made us 2 songs. So it's a
Send
tough call.
a case of Pez.
Pez will work.
The way you said that was
Yes.
like it was drugs. Send some Pez, a crate of them.
Pez.
Put them on top. Put some coffee beans on top so nobody notices.
Now, I don't know what the exchange rate for Pez is in Canada.
I don't think you can send food from Canada. That could be dangerous.
Is Pez considered food?
It shouldn't be because it doesn't taste like food. I don't know what it tastes like.
They got a moose meat Pez.
Ooh.
Moose meat flavored Pez from
Nothing wrong
Canada.
with moose meat.
That's right.
I just want to let you know, Nicole, I voted for you. Just saying.
I did too.
Yeah.
I did too.
No, you didn't. You voted for Heno.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Well,
Yeah? Prove it. I thought this was anonymous ballots.
we talked about it on air.
recorded it on air.
I was just thinking aloud. That's not what I wrote.
Nicole, I can still come to your cabin and bake,
So you're
right?
saying you're going
Please?
to take back Heno's half of the award, is what you're saying?
I don't think you can do that anymore. We already gave them out. Once you give them out, you can't take them back.
You can if it's the Miss Universe pageant.
You know, oh, that's true. That is true.
It's pretty hard to get rid of those floppies.
It is. Hold on.
Hold on.
That didn't work.
It didn't work.
Nick, you suck.
Somebody wake the gimp up.
The game's asleep.
Hey, I got a question. I don't see any listener feedback from 365
Flicks?
flicks.
Yeah, where are they?
Shouldn't they be called 366 flicks this year?
This year.
Because it's a leap year.
That's true. That is true. Chaps, Kevin, Chris, let's talk about this. Send us questions.
I mean, it's a technicality.
Yeah, I think so too. Maybe they're show.
We're sending you a question.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you cover it on your listener feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, graphic novice. Oh yeah. So what do you got to do? We said send lots of Pez.
Pez,
Lots of Pez. You have to spend more than substantially more than the opponent.
do a song next year, maybe.
You don't have to write it. You can pirate it. You
You
can
know,
copy it.
Send in a hockey report. Every
Maybe a
now and
hockey
then.
report. We are paying
Hey,
you
talk
for
about-
hockey reports, and we haven't gotten one in a while.
That's right. Talk about those violent Canadians, beating up on those Panthers or whatever it was this week.
You know, that would be really cool to see actually a video of Canadians beating up real life Panthers.
Yeah, it would
That's
be
what
pretty
I
cool.
thought. I think the
Yeah.
Panthers would win. Canadians are too nice.
No. Except when it comes to hockey. They're violent monsters.
Canadians?
I saw it
Or
on
Panthers.
TV.
Or you could have the Panthers, real life Panthers on ice versus Canadians.
Hold on. Why is there a hockey team in Florida and they're called the Panthers?
I don't understand that either. They should be back in Quebec, to be honest.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Not Florida. I'm talking a team.
Oh, I'm about to say the Panthers were never in
No.
Quebec.
I'm talking a team should be back in Quebec. I'm sorry.
I don't think hockey teams should exist in any warm weather states, period.
I could see that.
That's bullshit.
I
man.
agree with that. I have no issue with that.
Was Ohio considered a warm weather state?
No, not today.
Not. I think it was 8 degrees when I parked.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
it went up a degree.
Yeah. All right. So, anyways, it's Canada cold in Ohio.
That's right. Speaking of Canadian floppies, what's
Oh.
next?
From the Canadian province of Idaho. El Heno at Idaho.
Yes.
Isn't that kind of funny?
El Heno at Idaho.
Yeah, Heno, Idaho.
Yeah, get it? That's
know
how you
the
did
hoe.
it.
You think he thought of that when he made the name?
No way! Dude, you're blowing my mind.
Yeah, he is from the Mystery Machine.
Yes.
That's true. All right. Is anyone excited about a possible Ultraman movie in 2016 or heard any rumors? Need to know. Hobie that shit.
Obi it, baby.
I would love to Hobie that shit, but I keep forgetting what the hell Ultraman is.
It's a giant robot silver.
Japanese.
Oh,
Isn't it a Japanese robot with the little Japanese kid?
Yes.
And there's some kind of like fun little Japanese song that always plays when he starts
I
flying
think you're
around.
talking Speed Racer.
No,
no, I think it's talking Ultraman. I think they talk about Ultraman in Ready Player One.
Yeah.
But I never knew what Ultraman was.
I'm not really I was never a fan of Ultraman. Now, Rom,
Now,
the
did he-
comic book Rom, I would be interested
Hold on.
in.
Did Ultraman ever fight Mothra?
No, that's Godzilla.
Are you sure it was Godzilla?
Wasn't there a robot in that mix of Godzilla?
I think there was. I don't know if it was Ultraman.
Which Japanese movie had the turtle with jet shit coming out the back
Gamora?
legs? And they were eating kids' brains or something? I don't know. What the hell
was
was that
Halloween
movie?
3, I think.
No, it was Japanese. Japanese movie.
Wasn't Gamora the space turtle?
Yeah.
Gamora.
Yeah.
And they had the aliens that
And the part of
would
Jason
eat,
this week is
Yes.
Jeff.
would eat little Japanese kids' brains.
I don't remember that.
Yes.
Well,
I can't deny
I
it.
believe it was.
So are we looking forward to an Ultraman movie?
Yeah, sure.
Now we are.
I am now.
As long as they're eating kids' brains.
Hell yeah.
I like
They
it.
have turtles with jet shit coming out the back legs. Why not?
I don't know what this is.
So did we Hobie that shit enough for you?
I hope so. We'd
Anno?
shit that enough. I don't know if it was Hobie.
I think we did it just right.
Okay.
All right, next, last, Dr. Number One at Dr. Number One says, which of you three dressed up as Baby New Year at the HOBI New Year's Eve party?
Bobby H. He did. It's quite hot.
Yeah.
We had a HOBI New Year's Eve party. It was pretty hot. Everybody was here. Blake was doing cake stands. It was pretty good. Actually, Pez stands. But
Pez stands.
Yeah.
That's right.
We did have a keg of Pez.
We did. It was a good time. It was a good party by all. Scab Jeff, he drove his Prius around in circles. He was doing burnouts. It got up to 12 miles an hour, so that was pretty impressive.
Silently, though.
Yeah, it was.
I think the MPG was 38 in the donuts.
It was pretty impressive.
It was the most cost-effective donuts you'll ever come across when it comes to fuel.
Unless you bought the Dunkin' Donuts ones when they're on
Yeah.
sale. Those are pretty cost effective. Moving on. But nobody dressed up except for Bobby H.
You know, Dr. Number One got arrested.
Well, he always does, yes.
He was exposing himself.
Yeah.
Somebody called the cops.
Big Dev was here from Snake Oil.
He wore a centaur centaur outfit. We had to send him home because he was too hairy.
Yeah, it was...
And it was taking up too much space because, the big horse traveling behind
And
him.
he kept making jokes about how he was hung like a horse. And I said, no, you're a centaur, man.
Centaur Man.
Kept asking why his chest looked like it was a vest made of hair. But, yeah. So it was a good party, though. It was a
He
good
kept
party.
asking the ladies, you want to rub the carpet?
Yeah.
It was a little awkward.
Yeah, he kept saying it matches the drapes.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
You looked? You experienced the...
We went waxing together.
That's true. I didn't make it to midnight. Michelle took me home because I was bad. I got in trouble
What'd you do?
again.
Well, after the
Pez.
Pez.
After the whole Pez and the centaur, I did rub his carpet. That's kind of part of the problem.
Yeah, part of the reason. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
So, well, there you go. There's your listener feedback.
It's time for another installment of the News of the Geek.
Hey, news of the geek. Sad news.
Very sad news.
David
Hand over
Bowie.
heart.
Hand over heart. David Bowie died at the age of 69 from cancer. His son, film director Duncan Jones, confirmed the news and a statement was issued on his social media accounts. David Bowie died peacefully today, surrounded by his family, after a courageous 18-month battle with cancer. It said it was asking for privacy for the family. David Bowie's hits include Let's Dance, Space Oddity, Starman, Modern Love, Heroes, Under Pressure, Rebel, Rebel, and Life on Mars.
And a lot of other great songs.
Yeah. He was also known for creating his flamboyant alter ego, Ziggy Stardust. He actually just released his latest album, Black Star, on his birthday last Friday.
Yeah, he just had his birthday, released the album as pretty much his farewell parting gift to the world.
Yeah.
Essentially, it was his goodbye.
Yes.
Have
So-
you listened to anything from the...
I have not. Have you?
I saw a link to the video for a song called Lazarus.
I did see the link to that.
That was just too depressing to watch. The day he died, watching that, it was like, maybe I'll need more time before I can actually appreciate.
He did a lot that I know everybody says, he's an amazing, singer, songwriter, entertainer, but I think he did a lot that people don't realize, and
He's
I think
a
that's
really good guy, apparently. Listening to a number of people in the music industry and regular Joes talking about just the good stuff that he did. For example, was it the Steve, Bierman show? I can't remember. The drummer for Train, was that guy?
I don't know who
He does his own sports show. And it talks about how during one of the concerts was canceled because one of the local roadie guys fell from the scaffolding in the lights. So they didn't do it, but it was David Bowie was, of course, the headliner. And they're talking about how such a great guy he was. He got all the local people together and basically, gave an impromptu wake for the guy that passed away. And apparently, I guess, in the music biz, if you're a big whoop-de-doo guy, you don't talk to the local jackasses, that set your stuff up because
why?
Because they're snobs.
don't understand people.
You know, all that kind of stuff. But, you know, he was a pretty good guy, and he basically asked every person that was there to tell a good story or a good memory that they had of the guy that passed away. And, of course, he was providing all his own personal scotch that he would travel around with. It was just basically an overall good guy, you know, grief counselor thing, took it upon himself. And you know, it's very nice to hear when somebody passes away what kind of good influences they were and positive things that they did, you know, for a lot of people, professionally and personally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I to be honest with you, I thought he was a lot older than 69.
So did I.
He looked it a little lately, and so I thought he was in his mid-70s.
Well, apparently there's a reason he...
No, I get that, but I'm just saying that's why I thought he was a little bit older than that. Guess they're never making Labyrinth 2? Guess not.
He won't be in there.
No.
They can CGI him.
That's true.
You know,
they did that with Paul Walker.
They CGI'd him in Labyrinth 2?
Yes, Paul Walker's in Labyrinth 2. Facing David Bowie. That's all. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, moment of silence for him. They did have I like your little profile picture, Jeff, on Facebook now. It was Charlie Brown, Snoopy looking up at the stars.
And Linus.
Sorry. Mm-hmm. What did it say?
It said the stars look very different today.
Yes. So, yeah, so that, there you go. I'm not a big music guy, but that was very sad to see.
Bummer.
So, why couldn't you have taken Kevin James? I don't know.
Or one of the K family people.
Or, you know, you could have taken Axl Rose. He's lived a life. Not a good life, but he's lived a life.
He's a major asshole.
Yes, he is. Yes,
he'll
he
you know what he's done in the past before. If he didn't feel like going on, he'd make the crowd wait for like 4 or 5 hours.
My brothers went to their Guns N' Roses concert decades ago.
The real Guns N' Roses, or
yes,
Axl's Guns N' Roses?
No. It was in the 80s, and I think they like waited 2 hours. It was like midnight they came on. Because he was, you know, just an asshole.
And, of course, a lot of places have rules that you have to be done by the time he's ready to go on.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing. It's like, you see him, and he comes across as the biggest asshole in the world. Then you see, like, David Grohl from Foo Fighters, and he just seems like a nice guy.
I mean, the guy that finished a concert with a broken leg?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you look at that, and you're like, what makes one person, like, one celebrity... you know, not lose sight of it.
Drugs.
You think?
I don't know.
No, it could, you know, that could be too. But yeah, why would you give an asshole like Axl Rose your $120 for that ticket?
Yeah.
When he's a prick, it's going to make you wait until 1 a.m. before he decides he's going to go on.
What was it? Last month he was supposed to be on, was it Jimmy Fallon? Or he was supposed to be on one of the late night talk shows.
Yeah.
And he canceled like the day before. It's like, why are you giving him a stage? Why? Why would you do that?
Well, yeah. Well, cancellations, I understand. Now, if it was like the day of, or he's back in the blue room,
promoting it for a while,
or in the blue room waiting, he's like, no, I'm not going to go out.
But I mean, it's the same thing. Why again though? Why would you give him a stage now? There's nothing he can say. I mean, I don't care about nobody cares about Guns N' Roses.
I'd go see.
Apparently, somebody does because they're kind of having a reunion tour.
I would go see the Axl Rose-less Guns N' Roses because Slash is a really good guy.
You mean Velvet Revolver?
Well, yeah, I can see those guys. Well, wait a minute, their lead singer's dead now too. Oh,
no, that's true. Damn it!
Damn it! All right, Dave Grohl. Going to go see Dave Grohl.
But I mean, it does make me always wonder, like Chris Pratt. I know we always joke about him and his abs, but he has stayed level-headed.
He's gonna get chunky again.
I don't care.
For him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like the doughy.
Did you see John Krasinski from The Office? How pumped and like muscular he is? Because he's in the new Benghazi film.
Oh, that was him?
Yeah, he's buff in it.
The 13 hours or whatever.
Yeah. We're going to talk about that later in Box Office News, but
it's factual.
Yeah. That's what. Of course,
maybe it's a fictionalized version.
Fictionalized version of factual events.
Wait a minute, though. Time out. Michael Bay's producing it. Is Transformers in it? I didn't know Optimus Prime was at Benghazi.
I think we found a Transformer.
I don't know. Is the Obama administration going to say that this is all based on a YouTube video?
Moving on. I was talking about celebrities.
You mean Bono and U2? Did they do
Bono is the shit. So moving on.
So anyways.
Variety has confirmed that...
Yeah, where are we?
Variety has confirmed.
Help me, please.
ABC has ordered a pilot for Marvel's Most Wanted, the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. spin-off, which is still set to revolve around Adrian Palicki's. Look Look at me go!
You pronounced something correct.
Mockingbird.
Adrian.
No, not that one.
Oh.
And her ex-husband, Lance Hunter, Nick Blood. They're set to be the main stars of the new series, and it's previously reported that insiders say the series is not a spin-off, per se, but rather an entirely new project solely focused on the two characters to continue their story. Plot details are scarce, but it will follow the pair and their adventures together. So that was the most vague thing ever.
That means that's all as far as they've got. I think got some guy they're trying to figure out how to put Torch Boy in there.
The problem I have is
Torch Boy.
these insiders must not know what the definition of spin-off is, because that's pretty much exactly what a spin-off is.
Here's my thought. They're hunting down, they have their own little crew, and they're hunting down Marvel's most wanted enemies. I like that idea.
Oh, I like it. I think it's good.
It pisses me off that they're leaving S.H.I.E.L.D., though.
It looks like S.H.I.E.L.D. is going in a different direction, and they're going to do all the, the metahuman strike force.
What are they called?
Or something.
Not metahumans, but you know what I mean. Metahumans.
Inhumans.
Inhumans. You know what? The problem is I like those two the best. They're one of my favorite characters. It's like, oh, they're leaving, but I don't want them to leave.
But then you can enjoy them on their own show.
I get that. And I think we talked about this before. Nick Blood sounds like it should be a superhero name, not his real name. I am sorry.
Yeah, why isn't he playing Nick Blood? It sounds like, Lance Hunter sounds like a name
Lance
too.
Hunter's his cool name, too. They both sound made
That
up.
sounds like a 1980s movie that Stallone was in. Yo, I'm Lance Hunter. I'm Lance.
Yeah,
Lance Hunter versus Nick Blood.
Did you see him at the Golden Globes?
I saw him.
No.
He looks like a leather Muppet.
He
was looking rough.
He was very orange looking.
Yes, he was.
It was almost John Boehner orange.
Why is
And the unnatural black hair.
It was. There was little streaks of gray, it looked like, a little bit on the
I think
sides.
he let some come out
Yeah.
since he is old
Why are we
now.
giving him a standing ovation? I appreciate that he won, but it's like, why do you care?
Because they were happy because it was at least 40 years since he'd done anything significant.
That's what he did say.
For the first Rocky.
I really thought Cobra was going to win the Golden Globe the one year.
I was disappointed it didn't.
Yeah, Cobra.
Now, Over the Top won about 12, didn't it?
Yes, it did. Razzies.
Oh, damn.
I got a pitch for you. Blake, you can do this. I got a pitch for you guys. We're going to make a arm wrestling movie. What do you think?
I like it. WWE. Get one of those WWE guys in, and we'll have a guy kick him in the head. Chairs, can we put chairs?
Arm wrestling.
Yeah, arm wrestling, but you got chairs. Yeah, and they get
Can we get
they
Zeus?
hit each other with chairs.
We got Zeus online, too, from No Holds Barred.
Yeah.
But arm wrestling, they only use their arms. No outside chairs.
Can we change the arm wrestling to wrestling? We call it arm wrestling, but they wrestle. Because they're wrestling with their arms, too.
Can we have a strong female character, but, we're going to have to make her male.
And we can't make any action figures of her. There is over-the-top action figures.
Well, of course. They're trying to market that.
Yeah. Tie in that Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, the robots, and what they do is they make robots, and they have them face off against each other in a ring for championship, for money. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and let's get Kenny Loggins to sing the song.
Danger zone. The danger zone. That's all. No, we're going to the danger zone.
Wow.
And then,
I thought maybe you'd actually sing the over-the-top song.
And then we bring in Torch Boy. Yeah, Torch Boy from, that space flick. Yeah.
You know what? There you go, Nickel. You can buy me the over-the-top toys next year to win your Canadian of the Year. That's what you need.
I need to do better bribe than that.
Well, fuck you.
Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Some quickies. Andrew Kreisberg, executive producer of The Flash, told Collider, that's the whip, I think you just did, told Collider that Gorilla Grodd will not appear again during this season, as there are plans to involve him in a multi-episode arc in Season 3. You know what that means? Takes over the city.
Because they always take over the city?
Yeah.
Okay.
The gorillas will take over the city. So I like it.
But he was thrown through the portal and sent to Earth 2.
Yeah, to get his army. And he'll be back.
What I want to know is, why is that they thought that's a good idea? Let's throw him to Earth 2.
Yes.
Yeah, and then we'll get PETA. PETA will, they'll protest the gorillas because they're being, labor. Yeah.
I like
indentured servitude. Yeah. Gorilla.
And then the gorilla eats PETA's face off.
Yeah.
I don't think PETA is one person.
Let's go.
And we make a bad guy named Peter?
Is it Peter from the shooting bow arrow movie?
Hunger Games?
Yeah, that's the one.
I got it now. Can we get Pamela Anderson in it? Can she be Peter?
And then the gorilla motorboatster.
There's no moving of those breasts. I just knocked myself out. Those suckers are not moving.
They sound like cue balls hitting each other. Pool balls.
And you try to motorboat Tara Reid and you can't even get close to them. One's over here and one's you gotta go across state to hit the other one.
Could you get that in stereo?
I hope so.
Anyway, so there you go. There's your news of the geek.
It's time for Box Office Bombs.
All right. Again, bombing at the box office. Point Break. $27 million domestically on a $105 million budget.
Sad,
yeah, because everyone thought that a remake of a bad movie was going to be so good.
Over a week and a half ago, it was at $23 million.
Oh, so it's
made $4 million.
$4 million. Well, it's no longer in the top 5.
Internationally, I think it's around $70 million. So,
you international people have some bad taste.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, Kevin. Anyways,
blame the Euros.
Yeah,
and that damn parkour craze.
Parkour.
Them damn French.
Speaking of that, we're on nerdly.co.uk. We did not say that at the beginning.
We didn't.
Yeah.
So we didn't say we're any place you could
We're
find
also on
us.
weebgeeks.pc.com.
Hello, Vickers.
Every Wednesday. And we're on Musings of Geek, Danger Entertainment Network. We're on Wicket Radio Network. Not Wicket. Wicket.
Wicked.
That's the cricket. That's the International Cricket Radio.
Good day, mate.
Tangent Bound.
Tangent Bound Network with Mark. So,
and every Friday morning on
Geek Life Radio. 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central. Are you updating?
I am. I updated last week anyway.
Oh, good job. We're only 87 more episodes updated than Graphic Novice. Okay, moving on. That's us.
Number 1 at the box office. Surprise, it's Star Wars The Force Awakens.
No shit.
4 weeks in a row.
Another $42 million. Didn't make the same amount last week about?
Close. I think it was 44 last week or something like that.
Yeah, and it's like between weeks 3 and 4, it stayed the same.
Yeah.
There was hardly any drop off. That's impressive. A total of $812 million domestically on a $200 million budget.
Over $2 billion worldwide. It just opened in China. It already beat Avatar domestically.
Yes.
And it will probably be number 1 worldwide over Avatar soon.
Now, by the time we record next week.
Hopefully.
Now, did the Chinese edit it because, that whole first order there kind of resembles Chinese Communist Party?
Yes, it's just the resistance fighting nobody. Just Kylo Ren.
North Koreans.
That's right.
No,
and their H-bomb.
Dear leader.
Their H-bomb.
Kim Jong-un.
I think
oh,
they
shit,
they
we're going to be assassinated now.
We're done.
God
Good
damn
job.
it.
Good job.
I think they made Kylo Ren look like, an American or something.
Canadian. He has moose antlers.
Emo Canadian.
Ooh.
Has anyone been following Emo Kylo Ren on Twitter?
No, but I did see that he
I've
was on
seen
there.
it,
Yeah. Thought that was funny. Did you get on Twitter yet?
No.
Okay. Good man. That's a good call. I'm going to say for your issues, I think you should stay away from Twitter. What's up, Jeff? What's next?
I thought we were going to do our Star Wars discussion.
Oh, do you want to do it? Yeah, let's do a Star Wars thing real quick.
Star Wars is the topic.
What was your wife's theory?
Oh, she said she had read a theory that Supreme Leader Snoke is actually Luke Skywalker.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Why does she say that?
Because he's actually turned to the dark side.
Because he's just been hiding. He hasn't really been hiding. He's been collecting a First Order.
Yeah, he's got a Skype that works from
He's got a
Jedi Temple.
That makes him look real big.
It's a pretty good Wi-Fi service out there.
Exactly. Well, you use the Force.
What do you think Time Warner's the window to get out there is?
Yeah.
We'll be there between January and December for our appointment.
We'll be out there between January and 3 decades from now.
Yes.
Well, when he wasn't being a whiny bitch, Luke, he did have those dark side moments. He did like wearing all black.
I'm wondering.
Maybe he's Luke's with a personality disorder.
There was another take that it was actually Darth Vader, Anakin, and they said the reason is somebody online that had a lot more time than us lined up their scars for when he's like they take the mask off, and the scars line up perfectly with Snoke or whatever his name is. Snoke.
Gollum.
Yeah, Gollum. Snooky. Snooky.
Now that would be fine and dandy and all, except that would mean Snoke is just a Jedi ghost.
I guess.
How does that work? Because he was a good guy
And
at
he
the
was
end.
burned.
And he was waving to everybody at the end because he was a good guy.
In two different faces, depending
Well, the
on
one
which
rumor is
version
that
you
in
watched.
the one rumor is the one rumor is that Hayden Christensen and Darth Vader will appear to Kylo Ren as a Jedi ghost, depending on how he's feeling, like light side or dark side, like which one he's leaning towards.
Like a little, like in Animal House.
Yeah,
So you
an
had the
angel
little
and a devil.
angel and the devil on his shoulder.
You have Hayden Christensen on one.
And Darth Vader on the other.
I like that idea. I like that one.
Yeah, emo.
Oh, and box office number 2, The Revenant made $38 million in its opening week on a $135 million budget.
Ooh.
So, not too bad, although that budget's bigger than I thought it would be for that movie.
Studios said they were expecting $20 million, so good for them.
Oh, all right. Well, when it wins the Oscar.
Ugh. But Leonardo DiCaprio does not.
Of course.
But he gets raped by a bear.
He doesn't get raped by a bear. He just gets beaten up. Maybe by a horse. He gets raped. I'm not sure.
Number 3, Daddy's Home made another $15 million, a total of $116 on a $50 million budget.
I've yet to hear anybody that has seen this movie.
Isn't that on Pornhub?
I think it's a different one.
Oh, sorry.
I think that's Daddy's Come Home.
Whether I'm in the blood, I'm right here. Oh, Daddy, here's my blood.
But I had no desire to ever see Daddy's Home. Number 4, The Forest.
You forever ruined Remy LaCroix for me. Just wanted to let you know that.
You're the one that brought it up in the first place.
What are you bringing up from Remy?
I'm sure your wife is happy that she's ruined for you.
I'm Remy. Why don't you put that Danish where the sun doesn't shine?
I just got sick. Number 4 this week
a waste of Danish.
was of course was The Forest. It made $13 million in its opening weekend on a $10 million budget.
And my forest matches. Never mind.
PG-13 low budget horror movie makes money. Yay!
How many teenagers went to see that?
Too many.
Okay, good call.
And
I don't even know what it's about. Does anyone know what it's about?
it's a horror movie. It takes place in a forest.
That's actually the script.
I think that's what the plot is, and the synopsis.
Isn't it based on a Cure song?
I was thinking Hansel and Gretel.
Oh. Early Cure song, The Forest. Good song.
Is
I don't know
it?
Yeah.
It's by The Cure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 5, Sisters, $7 million on a total of $75 million on a $30 million budget.
I like the prequel better. Sister Act. A lot better.
Sister Act 2, Back to Habit.
Not so much that one. Not so much
that
that
Lauryn
one.
Hill in it.
You know they made a play of that. A musical.
The first one or the second one?
First one, not the second one. Did anyone see Kinky Boots? That came to Cincinnati this past week.
Oh, did it? No, I haven't seen
I
it.
really want to see that.
Won
You
a Tony.
It did.
Sick pervert.
No, that's the other Remy LaCroix.
Oh.
Kinky ear boots. I got boots.
Upcoming January 15th, 2016. 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi.
Mm-hmm. By Michael Bay. So it's got to be true.
So, yeah.
It's got to be good.
Oh.
So, Blake, you know the military. Blake, you're the military. Has Optimus Prime ever fought with you? Michael Bay says yes.
No.
Does the military know about Transformers?
No.
Mark Wahlberg
course
does.
they
Well,
do.
there are a few that hang out down by the port.
Oh.
A lot of sailors get in trouble with them, yeah.
Oh,
I think those are different types of Transformers.
Oh.
Transform your penis into a STD.
They had that problem in the Philippines and Thailand.
Back in the day.
Yeah. I mean, not that I know anything about it.
No. Allegedly.
Also, Norm of the North.
Horrible cartoon. Just take a look at the trailer.
Cartoon Polar Bear.
Oh my god, it looks so bad.
In Search of a Coca-Cola.
Yes.
And Ride Along 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yes. Does anyone care?
No.
I don't think I'll see any of these three.
Jeff, didn't you say that you thought off air that Ride Along 2 came out like 2 weeks ago?
Yes, I did say that. Well, we've been seeing commercials for it, what?
6 weeks?
At least 2 months now.
Yes.
I mean, I swear to God, I thought it already came and gone.
I will say I'm all right with making Ride Along 3 if they have short skits with Conan O'Brien doing Uber or something like that. I'm okay with that. They just did one where they...
or Jerry Seinfeld driving with comedians.
You know what? Speaking of that, I just started watching that show.
I never saw it.
Pardon me. Yeah. I started watching that one. Very well done.
Did you watch the one with the president?
I did see that one. That was kind of funny. It was okay. The Trevor Noah guy from Daily Show, he did one. I got like hooked on it. I started watching about 10 of them, and they're really good. Like,
how long do they run? Are they just like
20 to 30 minutes?
Oh, that long?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
So
I just thought they'd do like 5 or 10 minute skits.
He did one with
Sally Field?
No, who's the new talk show? Steve Carell? No, not Steve Carell.
James Corden?
No, the other one.
Saturday Night Live guy?
No, Daily Show guy who was Colbert, Stephen Colbert. Sorry. So really nice house he owns too, Stephen Colbert. So, but it was just it was. They interviewed him before he did his talk show, his new one. So
excellent. All right, I suppose we're going on to our
top 5. Top 5.
Right, the music means it's time for top 5.
Or you need a good accident attorney. Okay, top 5 this week. What is it, Jeff?
We're doing top 5 favorite movies made in the 1990s.
Yes. How many Ernest films do you have?
There were 4 made in the 1990s.
Okay.
So you only had to pick one more movie.
Okay. Ernest Goes to Africa?
No, that wasn't made in the 90s.
Oh, is that 2000s? Oh, okay.
Ernest Goes to Jail. Ernest Goes to School.
Mm-hmm.
Ernest Scared Straight.
Which was actually not a bad show.
and Slam Dunk Ernest.
When does Ernest go to camp? Is that 80s? 80s. Okay.
Ernest Goes to Camp and...
Did you watch those as a kid? Well, I guess you weren't.
No, I wasn't a kid when those came out.
I watched them. I remember renting them from the local Blockbuster. Blockbuster Kids was where you rented movies. It was like Netflix.
In a big giant cassette tape form.
Yes. I miss Blockbuster.
But no, I really have no Ernest movies.
No. Well, I do. That's good because you can't take mine off the board. Go ahead.
You made the honorable mentions.
That's right. Go ahead, Jeff. You can start.
Okay.
What's your number 5?
My number 5, I think the movie that I went and saw in the theater, paid to see in the theater like 4 times, I thought should probably make my list.
Okay.
And that would be Dogma.
Oh.
Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
Religious movie, as religious as Kevin Smith can get.
Any movie that's protested by hardcore religious people, it's got to be good.
So,
I agree.
So yeah, now granted, the last 3 times I paid to see the movie was at the Dollar Theater because not cheap. So, but I think it's the only movie I've ever paid to see in the theater more than once.
And any movie where Matt Damon and Ben Affleck play bad guys, that's good too.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Speaking of that, did you watch the Golden Globes?
Yes.
Did you like Ricky Gervais's joke when Matt Damon was coming out? He was introducing him, and the only person that Ben Affleck hasn't cheated on, Matt Damon.
Yes, that was a good one.
And Matt Damon couldn't even talk. Got me.
You know, Jennifer Garner's looking pretty good in that commercial she's
Well, God,
doing.
yeah, she's pissed off.
Yeah,
She's like, "Fuck you, Ben."
I'm gonna look pretty and do these commercials and let's whip it up.
Hey, Ben, go fuck yourself.
Maybe they'll make a new Alias movie now.
Yeah. Everybody's looking for that. Blake, what's your number 5?
Blake.
You know I'm gonna have to Hobie the shit out of this.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I decided not to Hobie the shit out of it.
You know
I had
why?
6 movies and I cut one out.
Thank
know
you,
why?
Thank you, Neon, at least for hobbying our
That's right.
verbing our name.
Because I wrote down 25 movies.
I had a decent amount.
I wrote down 20.
Oh,
I
my
narrowed
God.
it down to 5.
It's because you're a genius, as we've already established. I don't know where to start, man. There's 25 movies. All right, I have a tie for number 5. I'm gonna call it my foreigner flicks, my foreigner threesome.
The
There
band?
you go. We're going to start with the French. No, we're going to start with the French. 1994 is The Professional.
Leon?
Yes.
Leon.
I really like that movie an
Okay.
awful lot. It's pretty good.
That was a good movie.
And then we'll cross the the little bit of water there to England. We're going to go with Train Spotting.
Ugh.
1996,
Okay.
and Guy Ritchie, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, 98.
Ah, okay.
So there's my 3 foreign films
Foreign movies.
that are tied for number 5. That leaves me 22 more.
Number 2 has 18. I did something different. I did 5, but I kind of based it on...
Different categories?
Yes, I did.
Consider doing that.
Yeah, that's why I kind of broke it down. Like my favorite one of each
My favorite
category.
comedy, my favorite action,
My number
my favorite
5...
Star
You're
Wars.
so more technologically advanced than me.
Well, not after you hear my
No.
selections.
Oh, you're right. What am I thinking?
Number 5 is a comedy, but sports also. It is I Don't Want Your Life.
Varsity Blues?
I love Varsity
Are you
Blues.
fucking kidding me?
Wow. Of all the
Time out.
movies
You have
made,
87
Christ.
movies over there.
Yeah, but I know all of mine are good.
Varsity Blues is awesome.
No, it's not.
Yes.
it was amusing to watch.
No.
But
And
yeah.
I based it on replay value, how much I've watched them again.
Oh yeah, see,
That's
you can have a
true.
great movie that isn't necessarily a rewatchable movie.
Okay, fine. I'm going to
But
tie
how-
it.
does-
I'm going to Hobie this shit.
No.
Does
allowed to.
Varsity Blue have a funny BB gun scene in it with gangsters?
Yeah, it does. Actually, they're shooting the trophies. It's not BB guns.
No, never mind.
So yeah, 5 Varsity Blues. I love that movie. Fuck you all. Okay, and it made a great spoof, not another teen movie.
What is it titled? Dawson Creek, the movie?
Don't make fun of Dawson's Creek. I watched that whole series.
And Tweeter drank beer because that's what Tweeter does.
That's right. I like that show. Fuck you all.
Well, let's just. I'm tweet Jason. Anybody listening to this, tweet Jason at Bad Ideas Podcast and let him know your opinion, good or bad, of Varsity Blues.
Thank you, Randall Holt. I know you're on my page. Number 4, I went for the scary movie, horror movie category.
Wow, I can't wait.
The Lion King.
Scream.
Oh,
The Lion King.
Lion King.
Scream. I love Scream. It was a great movie. Second one was okay. Third one, not so much. Fourth one,
it was a good movie, but
I liked Scream a lot. It was one of my favorite
horror
ones.
movie, and the best horror movie won't make my top 100.
Well, that's good because that's not your list. Now it is my fucking list.
I'm just saying your list.
So go
is...
fuck yourself, okay? Why don't you
okay,
go
I'll
Hobie yourself?
Okay, I'll do that in the corner.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, like the Blair Witch. Go in the corner.
It was that in the 90s?
Yeah, it was in the 90s.
No, it wasn't. It was in the 2000s.
Yeah, I think it was. It
Yeah.
was just internet was alive.
It was great at the moment when
Jeff,
it
you
first
have an
came
internet
out.
right connection right there. Why don't you look?
It was great when it first came
Yes.
out because it was groundbreaking. Woo! And it was actually kind of a good story.
Well, that came out before I worked in the theature. I started there in 2001, so maybe.
I'm thinking 99.
I'm thinking
99.
Blair
Witch
Witch.
Project,
Yeah, I'm thinking-
1999.
Oh,
Was it? Look at that.
there you go.
Bitches.
Now I got 26 movies.
Yeah, see, at least I'm
So,
selective.
Blake, what are your 5 movies at number 4?
I don't know if I like my list. My list is
Okay, I'll go. Even though I was planning for you to go next, so I can think of which
Oh,
which
I-
of the one I'm going to go.
I
I'm gonna
can
pick. No,
if
but I
you-
already got it now.
Okay.
It's I'm going my Brad
Underwood,
Pitt trio. I'm going 12 Monkeys, 1995,
Legends of the Fall,
12 Monkeys
Fight
was
Club.
on my short list.
1999,
Legends of the Fall.
and 7, 1995.
Sven?
Yes.
7? 7's good. I thought about that one.
7 is my number 4.
What's in the box?
What did the buy? Put it on the board.
Put it on the board. 7 is my number 4. Same number, but 7
Same
was my
number.
number 4.
Okay.
But did you package it with a Brad Pitt trio?
Well,
No, I was able to say this was the one that stood out better than the others.
By the time we get to
I
number
see.
2 on Blake, he's going to knock out everybody's because
Oh,
he's
yeah.
going to have
I got
87 different ones.
yeah, you're right. I got 20 more to go, dude. 19.
What's your number 4?
My number 4 was 7.
Okay, what's the number 3?
My number 3 is Tombstone.
Oh,
I
fuck,
like
I got
that.
to change mine now.
I like Tombstone.
Fuck that,
You're not allowed to change
Varsity
anything.
Blues is out.
You're not allowed to
Scream's
change
at
shit.
5. Tombstone's at 3. Son of a bitch, I didn't realize that.
So now you have no
Wow.
number 3.
Damn
Unless
it.
you want to borrow one of my 19 over here.
Well, now, fuck, I'm all screwed up now. Hold on. Tombstone's number... Oh, shit. Tombstone's number 4.
I'll be
These are
your
number 4.
huckleberry.
Okay.
You sure you don't want to move that up even
No,
higher?
well, I would, but I'm all fucked up now. Shit. Varsity Blues is out. What was I thinking?
Apparently not about Tombstone.
Damn
Apparently, you didn't go to Wikipedia and read the list of every movie, or at least American movie, from the 90s.
I Googled it. I did not see Tombstone. God damn it.
That's one of those roles that Val Kilmer was really good in.
That's the one that should go down as his
probably
best
one of his best.
If he was going to the Hall of Fame, like
not
a baseball
real
player, that would be the movie that you would be
But
at the plaque
I don't know.
of.
Top Secret and Real Genius.
He's good in those, but I think
Island of Dr. Moreau.
Yeah. What about Iceman?
I think,
Gun.
yeah, like you said, if you're putting his plaque, you're putting Doc Holliday on.
Yeah.
Definitely not the Batman one.
Doc, you're so drunk, you're seeing two of me. I got one for both of you.
That is awesome.
I'll be your huckleberry. I'll be your huckleberry. You smell it? Smells like someone died. God, that's a good one. Now I'm going to have to watch that again. Okay, moving on. So that's your number what?
That was my number 3.
Okay, Blake, what's your number 3? Or what are your number 3s?
Number 3. All right, let's do this. We'll package my Whit Stillman duo, Metropolitan from 1990 and Barcelona from 1994.
Okay.
All right.
You've talked about them many times. You've
Many
loved those.
times.
Really
I
Maybe
love
one of
those
these days
things,
we'll
yeah.
actually see those.
Maybe one of these days you guys will get around to it on
No,
Netflix.
he mocked Varsity Blues. Fuck that. Much better film. Okay.
Much better film than the one I've never seen.
So here's where we're going. Number 5 was Scream. Number 4 is what I'm going to tell you now, because Tombstone was number 3. So number 4 is Jurassic Park. I love Jurassic Park. You know me and dinosaurs. Blake's just looking like he's going to kill me. You look like Ray Liotta right now. You're kind of freaking me out. I'm going Jurassic Park, number 4.
Sure.
So, love it. Spawn, Lost World. Great. Or Jurassic World, yeah.
Did spawn Lost World.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. How many times do we let somebody go back and redo their number 5 after they've done 3/4 of it?
If it means
Or I should say 3/5.
It means cutting Varsity Blues off his list, I'll allow it.
I fought for Varsity Blues. I'm like, fucking Tombstone's up there. So Tombstone is number 3. Okay, moving on. Blake, what's your number 2?
Oh, you got to give your number 2.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I guess it would be. Number 2.
Yeah, since none of us have blown it out yet. Are you sure you don't want to save that one until we go to give ours so you can change it?
Zimbabwe! Lion King. Love Lion King.
I knew that was going to be on your list.
I wish we could videotape this. Blake looks like so much disdain.
Lion King's number 2.
Would you let me talk about America's Got Talent and the singers on it?
No.
Because that's real singers.
Lion King, what year was that?
94.
Really?
Yes. Fucking awesome movie.
Well, yeah, sure. Why don't you just fucking say Marlou or Marlon or whatever the fuck?
Mulan?
Mulan.
Marlo.
Mulan out. Did Mulan make that list?
Oh, no. So Lion King. I love Lion King. I don't care.
Yeah, Mulan was 98.
And that's in my cartoon category. So, Blake, what's your number 2?
What's your number 2s?
For my number 2s, I'm gonna go with the category that I'm gonna call the cult classics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with The Crow, 1994.
God damn it, I forgot about that.
Office Space, 1999. Army of Darkness is because Ash vs. the Evil Dead just completed, 1992.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look at Jeff here as I say 1995, Empire Records.
God damn it!
I forgot Empire Records. It only didn't make my top 5, but it would have made my short list.
Honorable mentions.
Yeah.
I should have Hobied this.
Probably would have been number 7 for me.
Well, The Crow's tied with number 2 for The Lion King. Gotta make a new list.
No. The Crow would take over your horror movie or something. So get rid of
Side with
Scream.
Scream.
The
Side with
Crow.
Scream.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Okay. Sorry.
Now, from a number 1, I've got like the last 10 movies.
Jeff, what's your number 1?
I got my number 2 to give still.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I still got 2.
Yeah.
You don't want to hear 2?
Sure.
Make sure it's on Jason's number 1 list.
It won't be on Jason's list at all. It won't be on your list at all.
How many Batman movies came out in the 90s?
Batman and Robin.
The bad ones.
The
two
bad ones?
Oh, wait. The Batman...
Forget.
The second one came out.
That
Batman
was bad,
Returns
too.
was 92 or something like that.
I
But no Batman movies. My number 2, I have Babe.
Oh, God.
Everyone's favorite pig movie.
No, it doesn't.
Not mine.
You have a pig movie you like better than Babe?
Charlotte's Web.
Oh, not even
God.
close. Oh, ick.
Fuck you.
Now, are you talking the cartoon or the live action?
My son just watched the live action a couple months ago.
Oh, that was bad, wasn't it?
Yeah. The live action. The whole story.
I haven't
With
actually
Dakota
seen the live
Fanning?
action one, yeah. No, I
Yeah.
haven't seen the live action.
She was a creepy little kid.
All right.
What's your number one, Jeff?
Bacon.
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon themed top 5 next week.
I like it. Top 5 Kevin Bacon films.
All right, yeah, let's
like
do
it.
it. We can
Let's
do that.
do it.
Bacon themed.
My number one,
Next week's episode is called Bacon and Eggs. Okay.
so I can have egg movies.
Yes.
Top 5 bacon and or egg movies.
There you go.
No, my number one is The Usual Suspects.
That's on my long list here.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to get it out before you read everything else on your list.
If you fuck up my number one,
Oh, he will.
my number one is one of my most loved movies of all time. I'm going to fucking beat you if you
All
do.
right, sure.
What is it? What's your 87 number ones?
Well, there's 2 themes here. That's why I should have been
All
a top
the rest
6.
and
That's why I should have been a top 6. I have to go with.
I should have done top 6. I had one that I cut from my list.
There you go.
Because I can
you can
edit.
just be like me, just go move back into it.
I'm going to just mention as an honorable mention at the end unless
Okay.
Blake says it now.
All right. I got to go with this group of 4 films from Tarantino.
That's my number 6.
Gotta go Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, 4 Rooms, and From Dusk Till Dawn. Now,
Dusk
I
Till
would
Dawn was
add
good.
From Dusk Till Dawn
Wow, it's
because
number 1.
I went into it not knowing what it was. I just knew it was a Tarantino movie, and I thought
agree.
it was gangsters in a Mexican bar.
Yeah.
And then when they did the vampire shit, I went, oh my God, this is great.
I agree, because I did not know that either.
But for when you're
Not
watching...
directed by Tarantino, though.
No, that's
Just
right,
written,
Robert
right?
Rodriguez.
Yes.
Interesting.
However...
And acted by.
Yeah.
Poorly
Wow.
acted by.
Poorly.
Yes. But of course, 4 Rooms has, one of the best short stories in it with the Don't Misbehave. And also
That's-
the very last scene is classic.
Is that with
as
Tim
well.
Roth?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Tim
I
Roth,
fell
the
asleep
bellhop.
watching it.
Yes. Yeah, so... And then I have to go with my classic comedies that I quote all the time. That have to be Happy Gilmore from 96, Big Lebowski in 98.
Lebowski
and,
I was thinking about.
and Austin Powers 97.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, my number 6 was Usual Suspects. Or, no, I'm sorry, that was my
Yeah.
number 1. My number 6 was Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah, Reservoir Dogs, definitely a good one.
That was the one that I that got chopped from my list. But if we did the top 6, it would have been on.
Yeah.
Are you done with your HOBI Gang?
Yes.
Okay. My number one is my favorite movie of all time. Jeff, what is it?
I thought it was Star Wars, so
No. I've seen this movie probably 50 times.
I don't remember.
Thank you, AMC. Shawshank Redemption. Love that movie. Oh, no response on that, Blake. Yeah, I finally got a movie that you appreciate.
Yeah, it's okay.
I love Shawshank. It was a perfect film. I can't find any fault with it.
It was a great
Oh,
film.
Andy.
Just,
Andy fought him every time.
Andy,
I could go
all
ahead.
through 500
I'll go ahead
yards
and
of
read all
shit,
my,
came out a clean man.
Andy and the
I'm
sister.
gonna read all my.
Well,
the rest of my list
so
first.
let me get my revised one. Number 5
Revised.
was Scream/Crow.
Yeah,
4 was Jurassic Park. 3 was Tombstone. 2 was Lion King.
Yeah.
1 was Shawshank Redemption.
Okay.
So 2/5 of your list are movies that we knew were
Yes.
great, that you had to remember yourself, and remind yourself that yes, I
Yes.
agree, those were great.
Yes.
All
I
right,
see.
my long list of honorable mentions. I had Fargo, Silence of the Lambs,
Fargo, yeah,
Beauty and the Beast,
Ugh.
12 Monkeys,
yes,
Clerks.
yes.
Clerks.
How did it leave Clerks
Oh,
off?
how did we
I don't
leave
know.
Clerks
Hold
off?
on, revise your list, Jason.
Ah, shit.
A Few Good Men.
How did I
You
forget
need me
Clerks?
on that line.
I have to
Wall.
put Clerks in with my
Whatever.
cult classic list.
The Englishman Who Went Up a Hill but Came Down a Mountain.
Are you serious?
It's a good movie.
Okay.
Did you see
Cheerio.
it?
No.
Okay. It's better
Too long
than
of a
Varsity
title.
Blues.
Ah, Varsity Blues is not even on my list.
Thanks for all them wankers out there.
For Love of the Game.
That was a good movie.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Groundhog Day, yeah.
Mission Impossible.
Ugh.
Bleh.
Rounders.
Ugh.
Eh.
South Park. Bigger, Longer, and Uncut.
That was good.
There's Something About Mary.
Yeah, something
And
about Mary.
Tommy Boy.
No.
Those were all the ones I was thinking of.
Tommy Boy is
The
good.
annoying Farley movie.
No,
That
Tommy
was the
Boy.
good Farley movie. Everything else
Beverly Hills Ninja was the annoying. Tommy Boy's good because that's a great road trip movie.
Sure.
My honorable mention.
No, great road trip movie would be Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
That was 80s.
But that was in the 80s.
Stop
yes.
it, Jeff.
I didn't like that
I
movie.
love that movie. Very depressing ending.
Yes.
Well, I think the reason I don't like that movie is I really hate Steve Martin's character, and I want him to suffer.
Okay. Well then.
He is a bad person.
Okay.
You should not want him to have a good time. So I should like the movie as a feel-good movie because he suffers.
Take your fucking attitude and your fucking microphone and your fucking opinion. Sarah, you're fucked.
You're fucked.
No, that was probably one of the best scenes in the entire
It
movie
was.
where he's at the rental car place.
And he's walking
Give
back.
me a fucking car, fucking now. And fucking, she's like, sorry, Sarah.
Where's
you're
your receipt?
I fucking receipt. I can't remember.
fucking threw it.
Threw it away. Well, sorry, Sarah. You're
Fucked. Honorable mentions. I had Truman Show.
yeah.
I really like the Truman Show. Empire Records, since you said
Yes. Good.
Run Lola Run, the German
I
film.
knew you liked that.
I love Run Lola
I
Run.
didn't know you were into Scheisser films.
I do. And that was about it. Toy Story
I'm
was
sorry,
up
that was
there.
Runny Lola. Runny. Sorry.
Runny Lola.
Runny Lobo. Oh, I shit on you. I don't know if that was
Wow.
Next, what's your honorable mentions?
Ones I haven't talked about yet?
Yeah, might as well throw them on.
Goodfellas, 1990.
Okay.
We have Friday, 1995.
Oh, good movie.
Got LA Confidential,
Looks like you're taking a
1997.
shit over there. You taking a shit? Hey, Smokey taking a shit.
Saving Private Ryan, 1998. And Rushmore, 1998.
Oh, Rushmore's good.
I did have Usual Suspects that you already talked about. And of course, nobody said Forrest Gump, 1994.
No, fuck that movie.
Because we dislike
that movie. Is Zisco listening? Oh, fucking movie. And then the best comment is, you know that movie won awards. People in it won awards. I was like, so did 3-6 Mafia. Okay, let's just all calm down here.
3-6 Mafia was good compared to Forrest.
Well, yes. No, what to go and get. You're getting fucking chocolates for us.
Because it's hot out here for a pimp.
Is that what Forrest Gump sings?
No, that's a 3-6
I
Mafia
know.
one.
So, thank you for listening to the graphic novice-inspired HOBI episode.
Are we going to read what our listeners picked?
Oh, yeah, we did have a long list of that. Let me go through this. Sorry, here you go. Sorry about that. Mark Bogner from Tangent Bound had Pulp Fiction, Jurassic Park,
No.
Reservoir Dogs,
Yeah.
Fight Club,
Yeah.
and Big Lebowski.
Yeah. I agree with 4 out of 5. That is a score of 80%.
Good job. Which is a
That's a
C.
grade.
That's a C.
That's a B, asshole.
No, sorry.
Not where I went to school.
From Dev, Big Dev, Snake Oil. He said there are a lot of good ones. Top 5 is going to be hard. So I'm going to Blake the shit out of this list.
I like it already.
Tied for 5, Toy Story and Iron Giant.
I think he put that just because he wanted to hear you.
I think he did.
Arn. You want to say Arn. That's
4,
right.
American History X and Silence of the Lambs.
American History X. It's interesting.
3, Dumb and Dumber and Office Space. Dumb and Dumber's good. I
Now,
forgot
Dumb
about
and
that.
Dumber was okay.
I like that
I've
movie.
seen parts of Dumberer, where they
Yeah.
got back together. It's pretty painful to
That's
watch.
why.
Pretty painful. That's not even funny. It's painful.
I just like your comment. It was pretty painful.
Yeah.
Number 2 is 7.
Yep.
Yes.
Number 1, Big Lebowski and Shawshank. Good
Of
job,
course, man. The dude.
He
the
also
dude abides.
He did Blake the shit out of it.
he
His
also
honorable
honorable
mentions:
All right.
Nightmare Before Christmas, 12 Monkeys,
Okay.
Stargate,
Oh.
Starship Troopers. Ooh.
Yeah, naked shower scene.
Oh, this was definitely somebody who was like 10 in the 90s.
Mighty Ducks. I like Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
Robin Hood Men in Tights. No.
Oh, seriously?
Wow.
Friday.
He's just doing that to get a rise
Mel
out
Brooks.
of me.
Mel Brooks. Yeah.
Pulp Fiction.
Friday. He said Friday.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Eyes Wide Shut. And he said he completely
Eyes
forgot
Wide Shut. Has anybody sat through an entire Eyes Wide Shut movie?
No.
I've never done.
No.
I've only watched for 10 minutes, and that's because I'm looking at boobs.
Yes.
And then
You
after
haven't
that,
sat
I'm
through
done.
it. Well, maybe that's all it took is 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Sometimes 5. Forgot about Waterworld, and I forgot about. Put this on my list. Damn it! Next to Jurassic Park, tied. 10 Things I Hate About You. Okay, that's tied.
I liked the
He's
movie,
alright.
but I
That's a
wouldn't
good movie.
think
I don't think it'd be greatest.
No, great movie. Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
My whole list is fucked. Chris Richardson, at 366 flicks. Silence of the Lambs, Braveheart, Goodfellas,
Yeah.
Terminator 2, and Jurassic Park. Fuck yeah, bitches.
I could agree with one of those.
Heno,
20%.
Heno, Blake's pod lover,
Yeah.
Train Spotting,
Yeah, Train Spotting. I had that on my list.
Fargo,
Good.
Seven,
Yeah.
Goodfellas,
Yeah.
and Shawshank. Nice job, Heno.
Shawshank, yeah. I think he hit all three of us at that point, didn't he?
That's why he's our pod lover. Rocket Punch Radio at Rocket Punch RDO.
Ooh.
Had Fifth Element and Independence Day.
The Fifth Element?
God damn it, Fifth Element's good.
No, not that good.
Yeah, I probably can't put it on my list.
It was interesting. It was interesting.
It's interesting to
Awesome.
watch once, but God, you can't take Chris Tucker in that again.
You
No.
just fast forward that part.
No.
If you have to fast forward through part of it, it can't be that good of a movie.
Now, Mila Jovovich, is that where she got started on her moviedom career with that goofy ass outfit and that
was
wig?
she in Dazed and Confused before that?
No, yeah.
Yeah, she was. You're
Not
right.
in the 90s?
Hey,
Don't
wait,
forget
Dazed and Confused. Yeah, that should get an honorable mention. Yes.
Meh?
Nah.
With the
Meh.
stuff
What?
you put on your list and you meh that?
My
What?
list
I
is
mean,
fun.
it's got your Matthew McConaughey in it. Come on.
All right.
You ever drive a Buick right off the edge? You just keep driving.
High school girls.
Yeah. Jordan Steinoff at the Canadian.
Get older, they stay the same.
Ooh, the
what?
At the Canadian. Jordan.
He's trying to make a run for Canadian of the Year.
I think he might be up for it.
Floppy for next year.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Professional. Usual Suspects.
The Professional, yes. I've got like
Matrix.
that. Usual Suspects.
And Fargo.
You know what? I would put The Matrix on there as a standalone. You're right. In the honorable mentions.
Okay.
But it's because the second and third one suck so bad. It
We're talking
kinda
90s movies,
It
they're
detracted.
2000 movies.
You're right. It
Yeah.
detracted from the original. You're right. Okay.
And he had
Matrix.
Fargo. So,
Fargo.
There's
Good.
your list. Thank you, everybody. Actually, Dr. Number One had one. He had the best one of the 90s, Straight Talk with Dolly Parton.
Oh. I didn't
Anything
see
about that?
I can't judge it. I didn't see it. But it's got to be good.
Oh, you can judge it.
Okay, it's great. Dolly's
You
in
can
it.
judge it. It's pretty easy.
And you know the thing? Dolly talks straight.
That's true.
Gives it to you straight.
That is true. So, there's your Hobie, the shit out of top 5 1990s movies.
Yes.
Everybody remember 10 Things I Hate About You. Damn it. Can't believe I forgot that.
It's an enjoyable movie. But
It was
not-
funny,
we're
but
talking
not that
bad
funny.
stuff.
Bad idea of the week. Jason listing the top 90s movies. That's going to be number
90.
Well, I'm glad we did that one. We'll see you next week. Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
From Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets, there's a history of not so bad. There's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. The history of bad ideas. Podcast.
You are now leading the world of Musings of a Geek podcast network. Stay geeky, my friends.